for tonight, we have this Filipino marksman, Edrick Chan, who is making waves in the world of competitive shooting. Fresh from the 47th SEASA 2025, Chan claimed multiple titles including Classic Overall Champion, Classic Shoot-Off Champion, and Class Team Champion, while also earning the prestigious IPSC President Medal. His excellence didn't stop there. He also finished top 4 in the Classic Division at the IPSC World Shoot 2025. We welcome live here at the BNC studio, Edrick Chan. Edric, good evening. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you for also inviting me here in your show.
Welcome to BNC. So, Edric, first of all, congratulations on all your accolades. It's been a great year for you, and you're still relatively young in your sport. You're just 24 years old, still a student studying in the College of St. Benilde. I want to ask you first, before we get to your latest competition, how did you get into shooting?
So it started way back 2014, and I was 13 years old.
Wow.
So we went to a range with my father, and my father wanted to join and start shooting and learn to shoot. And one of the coach there told my father that why not, instead of you, just your son, Edric. So I started it and I liked it. So every Sunday I tried to shoot with my dad, up to a time that there was a invitation from Philippine Practical Shooting Association that there's a competition in Malaysia, in Johor Bahru, 2015.
Wow.
So I joined that match without any coaches. I just enjoyed it. And luckily, when I went back home, Coach Jethro told my dad that why not just ask Edric to shoot with me and train with me. So that was the start.
So if you started at the age of 13 and you're 24 right now, you've been doing this for 11 years.
Yes.
And competing at a high level for almost a decade.
Yes.
All right. So let's talk about your latest competition, and I'm very interested about this because you placed top 4 in your competition in the World Shoot, which took place in South Africa, Johannesburg.
Correct.
Top 4, so top 1, you were telling me about it before we went on air. Slovenia, second place USA, third place Czech Republic, Philippines at fourth place. How does it feel, to represent the Philippines and finish among the best in the world?
You know, it's a dream of mine to be the world champion. And since young, I love to play guns. At home, I started with the airsoft guns, paintball guns to be exact. And then I went to airsoft. And my father, told me, why not stop everything, just continue shooting and focus in the practical shooting. And I liked it, so our deal was, I gotta study and I have to shoot. So if one of it's if I would stop my studies, there was no shooting. If I stop my shooting, there's no studies. So it's just that, I have to be an athlete, student athlete.
Now, I know you were with your dad when you went to the range and you fell in love with shooting, but would you say it was easy to convince your parents, your dad and your mom who's here supporting you to continue taking up the sport? Because when you think about it and you don't know much about guns, you would think it's dangerous.
Yes, correct. People would think that guns kill people or guns are too dangerous, but it's actually the people who do, and the guns are just being used to hurt someone or to kill someone. And for me, guns doesn't kill people, it's people who kill people.
So you have to be disciplined, you have to take proper training and to learn the mechanics and the safety features.
Correct.
You're part of a group, it's called Armscor. You're wearing the shirt right now. Could you tell us a little bit about this group?
I'm part of Team Armscor. Armscor is one of the biggest manufacturer of ammunition and firearm in the Southeast Asia, and it's globally. There's also in the US and other countries as well. So wherever we go, Armscor is always there for us. That we have ammunition, we always buy their ammunition, and we use that. And luckily, I was part of their classic team and PCC and shotgun, and I'm part of Team Armscor. So I'm shooting and I represent Team Armscor.
Wow, and you mentioned shotgun. So you're dealing with different types of guns here, not just the pistol, you're also dealing with big guns as well.
Correct. So I shoot PCC. PCC is pistol carbine, and shotgun as well.
Wow.
So PCC is a 9mm, but it's an AR platform. So it looks big, it looks huge, but it's just 9mm. It's a handgun pistol round. So in shotgun, I'm preparing for the World Shoot 2026 in Greece.
Wow.
Yes.
So from Johannesburg, now it's Greece.
Yes. So I'm really focusing in classic division in a handgun.
Yeah.
But for fun, I shoot other division as well. And you know, I love the shotgun. So I'm aiming for that because the next World Shoot of our pistol, it would be in Italy in 2029.
Wow, and you're already taking note of the countries that you're
Yes.
gonna go to. Must be fun to be able to compete at such a nice location.
I'm, you know, very blessed, and I'm very thankful with my parents and sponsors who, you know, continue to support and guide me through this journey.
So, and I can tell you're very disciplined, and I think that it's also important to take care of your body. I heard you've been training with renowned fitness coach here in the Philippines, Coach Jim Saret. So, can you tell us about that and how that helps you in your sport?
So I started with Coach Jim about 2 months or 3 months ago.
Ah, okay, fairly recent.
Yes,
Okay.
and he helped me a lot from training, like to what basic need, what kind of training I need. Like it's just not keep on working out every day. There's a certain workout or certain training that you have to do.
Yeah.
That you gotta sleep well, you gotta eat well, and you gotta train well. Because in shooting, it's more of a discipline and mental game.
Yeah.
So if you're not sleeping 8 hours or 10 hours enough, you won't have the focus to shoot in the match. Especially it's a mind game. You shoot with all the countries. You're in a super squad. Super squad is like you're squadded in 12 people, and you shoot like Philippines four shooters, Indonesia 4 shooters, Italy. It's a super squad, so it's mind game. Because of course you know you're gonna be tense, you're gonna be worried, or you're gonna be enjoying the match.
Yeah. So earlier, you were also telling me when we first met, prior to the scorecard airing, that since you're still a student
Yes.
and you're gonna compete in the World Shoot, you needed to balance training, participating in competitions, as well as your studies. And you actually fell short of making the cut to be part of the Philippine contingent,
Yes.
yet you still went as an individual player, but you went out of your own expense. Can you tell us
Correct.
about that challenge that you had to overcome to win and actually finish in the top 4?
So apparently I joined the matches, but I missed a point by being the top 4. So I was placed in the top 5 of the qualifying event. So we got a lot of qualifiers, and I go shoot the qualifiers in different places like Cebu, Davao, many other Philippine, you know, just in Manila and just in this country. But I fell 1 point off. So I wasn't able to be part of the Philippine team. So for me, you know, it's a very devastating for me. But I took it as a motivation for me to be able to join and shoot my best and give my best. And in shooting, I learned that it's not about you're competing with others, but you're competing with yourself. Because the hardest competitor is yourself. Because when you think of others, you know, you get messed up. If you shoot and you think of your opponent, everything's gonna mess up. So you gotta focus and just think of yourself.
Yeah, that's very inspiring, and I admire your dedication and your willingness to not get discouraged and continue pursuing what you love. Before we end this interview, Edric, maybe there's a message that you have to anybody watching right now to, you know, maybe try to take up shooting or like enter or venture into a sport that they feel that maybe they're not cut for it. But just give it a try, and then who knows where it'll take you, and now it's taking you all over the world.
So for me, that you just continue to love your sport, whatever sport it is, because I also started in Taekwondo, but I shifted to the practical shooting. So whichever sport it is, if you're passionate about it, if you love what you're doing, just continue doing it. Whatever sports.
Well, Edric, thank you so much for sharing your story. It's very inspiring. And I wish you all the best in your career moving forward. I'm sure there's so much more for you to achieve, and I'm looking forward to you telling us your story after your events in Italy, in Greece, in the coming years.
Thank you so much.
All right, Edrick Chan with us
Thank
here
you.
on the Scorecard. Edric, thank you so much for the time and all the best.
Thank you so much.